Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? This is for Gemini. Reconsider. There's something better. And don't stop. They're starting to cross now. And for the sake of not giving the same message, I'm going to put don't stop and reconsider back in the deck. Some of you guys could be crossing with a Capricorn. In your heart, Spirit wants you to know that there is something better. I'm just letting you know. This is for Gemini. Give me a new message, please. Let go. I like it. Give me something else for Gemini, Spirit. It's up to you. Okay, so this is definitely feeling like a relationship to me. I'm just going to let you know. All right? So, intuitively, Spirit wants you to let go. As soon as you hear this, Gemini, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what this is. You've been holding on to something this entire year. 2023 served as a year where you held on to something that you know damn well you're supposed to let go. Okay? Spirit is here as a year-end confirmation to let you know that you need to let go because there is something better out there, well suited for your heart and in a better position to take care of you and pour into you what you've poured into somebody else. Spirit also wants to remind you that this decision is up to you, but just know that if you do not take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of you, what type of consequences there will be. And before I get into the confirmations and clarifications of the cards, I want to let you know that you can read this in one complete message, or you can read this separately in 3 different cards. I am going to be clarifying each one of these, so take it as it resonates. The end result of a situation you ask for is entirely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power and have the confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending. Don't wait for someone else to rush in and take charge. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience. It is up to you. All right. So again, intuitively, you know what this is that you need to let go of. There's something better. It kind of, to me, goes along with this. And again, it's up to you. Same old thing. You will have your unique perspective and things that and skills that you need for all of these things, but that you may be going through. And some of you need to really understand that you need to let go of what's no longer serving you. All right. And with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. Why is let go here? What does Gemini need to let go of? There is somebody in your energy that left you out in the cold. There's someone, the moon to the 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. You want the 10 of Pentacles with this individual. You look at this individual as someone that you could build with. And because it isn't 100% romantic yet, I'm going to read this as if this is a job. There is an opportunity, a person, place, a thing that you are holding on to, and you see potential with something that is not pouring into you. You're pouring into something that is not conducive for your growth. This is the reason why Spirit is telling you to let go. You cannot be successful in a situation where there is the moon, there's fear, there's illusion, there's delusion. You can't be successful in a situation that's like that, Jim. You just can't do it. It doesn't make sense. And whatever is supposed to pour into you meets you with half-ass effort. You constantly feel left out in the cold, and you're not getting your good energy back. In the past, you know the truth. You could be afraid to let go. There's something here that makes you afraid to let go of this. Top of the deck shows the Hierophant. You know that you need to let this go. This is the thing. You are learning. You're in the process of learning how to let things go that no longer serve you as well. There is an education with this Hierophant that's happening here. And you're having to grow up and rise to the occasion. It doesn't mean that when I say grow up that that's anything that is bad. It just means that this is a transitionary type of energy, Gemini. And you went up and down about this. Also, this is a reflection of how this person, place, or thing has poured into you. It's almost as if you're being used for your goodness, but you are not receiving that in return, okay? I am going to go ahead, and also when I look back down at me, I'm looking at the Hermit. You've detached several times to get the clarification that you need, and I do not feel like you've gotten it in return, or you've gotten those answers. And for some of you guys, you still see this person as a person, or this opportunity, person, place, or thing, as someone that needs to be with you. And the truth is here with this Ace of Swords. So you have a newfound perspective about the ups and downs that you go through with building wealth, keeping the job, all of everything that you need to know, you know. You have to let go of your fear here. Clarify these cards. You feel like it won't be fun anymore. You feel like you won't have fun. Seriously. Page of Wands in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. I don't even read reversals. There is a transition. I'm just going to say so. I don't know if I'm speaking to a younger collective right now. You have to let go of whatever you're holding on to, whether it's this notion, whether it's this immature, outdated way of thinking, because Spirit is here telling you that there is fear and illusion. It's almost like a fear of growing up or a fear of moving on. And there's something here. You feel like it won't be fun. Three of Cups. You feel like it won't be fun. It won't be passionate. It'll be mundane. Some of you guys are looking at it the wrong way. Okay. Yeah. You feel like you'll be left out in the cold. This Five of Pentacles has come right back out. Top of the deck is the Magician. There is something with letting go where you just feel like you're not going to find better. It's not going to get better than this. I'm here to tell you that that's not true. All right. That's not true. Major Arcana and the clarifying energy will strengthen the Magician. All right. What remains is the Hermit, the Moon, and the Hierophant. Interesting. Now, in order for you to get something better, you have to let go of this. And I think that's what you haven't committed and committed to believing. Why is there something better here? Yep. By letting this go and moving past this pain or this fear, your heart will be open to something better. Somebody that will come along, the Knight of Pentacles to the Lovers, and really make you feel secure, really pour into you. Oh, yeah. You will now begin or be able to put your swords down. You won't have to fight. A person that won't bring conflict, quarreling, and competition like this other individual has. Now it looks like it's getting romantic. A person that will do everything in their power with this Knight of Pentacles to let you know that slow and steady wins the race. Individual that will pour into this, Gemini. All right. In the past, you've dealt with a Knight of Pentacles, an individual who has been, a Knight of Wands, an individual who has kind of went and did what they wanted to do when they wanted to do it. Come in, rushing in for your validation, and then abandon you when it's time to give it back to you. Seven of Swords at the top of the deck indicates that this person will have you under the impression that you two are cool and everything is fine. And the moment your back is turned, they turn their back on you and go and chase after what they want. This is what is clarifying something better. Also, somebody that you dealt with was always the Nine of Pentacles and never wanted to be more than that when they felt like it. All right? When they felt like it. Clarify this Seven of Swords for me. What were they lying about? Yeah. They were lying about the passion that they had for other people with this Ace of Wands. They were lying about who was pursuing them. They were actively being pursued by another person, and they fell for it. And they were always on the fence about you with the Hangman. Ace of Wands to the Knight of Cups to the Hangman. In the past, this person had a bond with someone else, and they went back to that person, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune indicates that they manipulated you about it. Karma, joy, and luck. So when the wheel turned and there was an opportunity that presented itself for them to rekindle this with this person, they took their ass back into that previous situation. And they expected you to sit around and accept this, okay? What remains is the Lovers. Thank you, Spirit. It's up to you is what we have next. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I'm counting. I'm just wanting to make sure that these are the way that they're supposed to be. There we go. Couple more. Why it's up to you here, Spirit? Because you've recovered. The Two of Wands to the Six of Swords. It took a lot of courage for you to recover. Yep. You're no longer being drawn into this chaos of this person. It took a lot of courage for you with that Two of Wands for you to recover. And you had to step out of your comfort zone in order to get there. It took a lot for you, but you finally got over it. Do you want to go back down that road of uncertainty and all of this damn fighting? Do you want to go back into an energy where you're going to be conflict, quarreling, and possibly competing with someone that you didn't want to compete with? In the past, this person has wanted to come back and apologize. And in the future, this person is going to want to offer you something. They may even come in with energy of this Knight of Cups, saying they're sorry and actively putting energy in. But unfortunately, we got all three of these pages: Cups, Pentacles, and Swords. This individual is going to defend their actions with this Seven of Wands that's looking back at me. Their energy brings in chaos. They spy in order to make themselves feel better. And the biggest offer that they have for you, unfortunately, is a Page of Pentacles. I don't like it. Nothing remains there. Nothing is in that energy. All right. So I'm going to go in with the clarifying deck one more time. Why is this here? It's up to you. Yep. Because they're not really interested in a damn relationship with you. They want your attention. They want you because you don't want them. The Four of Cups to the Ace of Wands to the Six of Swords. They want you because you had the strength to walk away. When you wasn't sitting around being a bubbling fool crying over them, Gemini, you showed them something. And now that you have taken a stand out of the shit that they've put you in and finally got over this, now here they come. Isn't this nothing? In the past, yeah, the wheel turned. And the wheel turned in your favor. Right now is your call. It is your call. Although you share a bond with this individual, and when I say is your call, the Chariot is here. That's why I said that. I'm sorry. And although you share a bond with this individual, I feel like this person is going to possibly want you to come see them if there's a journey over water, or suggest that you guys go somewhere together. When they were not ready, you waited. You struggled with this. Now they want to bring their ass in. It's up to you. I really don't think that you should do this, okay? A couple more angel answers. The top of the deck is if you believe. If you believe, then Spirit is telling you that it's okay. In the past, Spirit also gave you energy, or your angels are asking you to look for a sign in the past. And I think you've done that. All right, let's go over what remains. We have the Hermit. You took the time to deal with this situation when this person walked away from you. The Lovers in the Heart place is here letting us know that although this is a deep spiritual connection, this person used the energy of the Lovers and went back to an ex in the past. They treated you indifferently with those up and down emotions and hiding things because they were afraid and too much of a chicken shit to be honest with you. And then we have the Hierophant here, and these are all of the things that you're being guided to let go. And when you finally walked into an energy where you let go of the fear and you kind of went and played the cards that you were dealt, you were okay. But this person is going to come back as soon as they know that you're okay. I don't think that that's right, Gemini, but it is up to you. And ultimately, this is what I feel. I'm going to do one more, because I really don't like this fact that this person is coming back to bother you once you got your mind right and got over the pain that they left you in. Yep, 8 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. What else? 10 of Pentacles. What else do we have? All right, so in closing, yep. All right, I clarified this is up to you card 3 times, 3 different decks. On this one, they walked away from you because they seen value in another individual, and the 7 of Swords indicates that they were not honest. Every deck is coming out with the same thing. In the past, the Moon is here again. They did not let you know about these secret feelings that they were harboring. And the top of the deck is the damn 7 of Pentacles. Sorry, 6. What is this? I'm sorry. No, this is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They were constantly reassessing, comparing you to another individual. They felt like this other person was more stable. And with you, they want to control something. They want to control something. I don't like it. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Gemini. It is always a pleasure. This is going to conclude your year-end energy reading. I certainly hope that it finds you well in the good spirits. And I want to wish you a happy holiday, and I will see you in 2024. Bye, guys.